Hello everyone and welcome to the next video. Today's video is sex, the pre-sex talk. So we're not actually talking about sex, just in case you don't want to watch a video about that. Today I have got Preston with me, my partner. You can say hello, come on.
Hello.
Be sociable. Preston is doing this video with me so that we can get his perspective as well as mine, and mainly because this bit is about how he felt genuinely, really. Okay, and sort of a disclaimer, we know that not everybody wants to talk about sex or feels the need to before they have the sex, and they just want to crack on. But we did, and so we thought it might be useful for other people to hear our experience. So, talking about sex might seem a bit presumptuous because it implies that you think the sex will be happening. I would recommend talking about it when you know the sex will be happening. In our case, we kind of knew it would because it was getting a bit heated and heading in that direction. So we had the chat. And now I'm going to leave this bit to Preston because it's your thing.
It's my thing.
It's your thing.
Okay. I think it's important to talk about two things, and that's the do's and don'ts, and also your body. So obviously you've been with men and women and you know how their anatomy works, but it's slightly different for a trans guy. Not hugely different, but yeah. So the first thing I wanted to make you aware of, because I didn't want any surprises or
not like awkward ones anyway.
Yeah. Was my scars. So I've got scars on my chest from my double mastectomy, and also taking testosterone changes your anatomy slightly, so things grow. Do I need to go into detail?
A little bit.
Okay.
What grows?
Okay, so in a female clitoris, when a trans man is taking testosterone, that will grow into a small penis. So things look slightly different, and again, you can't generalise because it's different per person. It's down to genetics and things like that. So I thought it was important to tell you how things might look and how they might work. So yeah, and then the do's and don'ts. So it's important to talk about what I'm comfortable with, what I'm not comfortable with, what might lead to dysphoria, or you don't want to freak out halfway through enjoying yourself with your partner. So those were the things that I thought personally were things I wanted to talk about, and so I had that discussion with you.
And it was quite easy to talk about that, wasn't it? I
But
think
that's because you're comfortable with each other. So.
yes, and this goes back to my dating video, because we were very comfortable and trusted each other. That conversation was actually really easy to have.
Yeah.
You were quite good about me asking questions as well.
Yeah.
And I am a fairly nosy person in the sense that I want to know everything about everything. And so you were cool with me asking stuff. And you explained things really well, didn't you?
Thank you.
You did explain things very well. So we had the chat, didn't we?
Yep.
And then I kind of knew what was and was not okay. That differs though, doesn't it? Obviously.
Yeah, it depends if you're having a good day or a bad day, but if you always honest with your partner and communicate, because communication is really, really important, then they know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. And
as well, it will differ from person to person, because there's certain things that you're not okay with that we know other people are. So actually it is really important to have the sex talk in a way, because you don't, if you've had experience before with a trans person and things were okay, and then you go to do them with somebody else, that might cause some real issues.
That's really important.
And it's important not to cause issues, because you don't want your partner to be getting dysphoric or anything while you're trying to get your sex on.
So what about from your perspective?
For me, having that conversation was totally cool. I suppose in a way it actually helped me a bit. But I found all of that very easy. The main sort of, not issue, but my confidence was affected slightly when we actually started having sex. But we're going to talk about that in the next video, when we talk about actually having the sex. And we're doing that as a separate video because otherwise this one would be horrendously long otherwise. Anyway, that's it for now, and if you have any questions or comments, then please go for it, and if not, enjoy the next video. Bye.